Welcome to another episode of Interview MU Student โอเคผมจะมาถามเกี่ยวกับ
about academic schedule in your faculty and how you feel about it.
So now we are going to start the interview.
คำถามแรกคือพี่คิดว่าตารางเรียนที่ดีเป็นยังไงเหรอครับ
พี่ตารางเรียนที่ดีคือตารางเรียนที่ไม่แน่นจนเกินไปแล้วก็ไม่ได้เรียนแบบถึงกับทั้งวัน
A schedule where I have enough free time for myself and also a schedule that has enough classes whereas in I don't slack off.
A good schedule start in the morning instead of afternoon.
Something that is clear and something that you can plan your day on. It's not something that is going to change throughout the day.
So there is like a good interval between classes. You don't put a lot of classes that is difficult together.
What do you consider a bad schedule?
Like a morning class. And also another thing I don't like is when I have many classes back to back.
Afternoon class. If the class start at afternoon, I would be so tired.
ตารางเรียนที่แบบอัดแน่นหลายๆวิชาใน1วันหรือบางทีก็1วิชาเรียนมากกว่า4ชั่วโมง
So then how do you feel about the schedules that you're having?
My schedule isn't too chaotic. I don't have too many lectures, but I do spend a lot of time outside of class.
It is really lenient. I have a lot of time between classes and I just have a lot of time to rest.
My class schedule is perfectly fine right now.
I'm quite satisfied, but it's a bit random at times because some classes get full and I can't take them.
พี่รู้สึกว่ามันโอเคแต่แค่ที่รู้สึกไม่โอเคมีแค่กับบางวิชาต้องเรียนถึงแบบ3ชั่วโมง
So how does your class schedule affect your energy level and focus during the day?
In the morning, I would feel energetic, but in the afternoon, I'm getting tired.
I do more stuff generally on days that I have study in the morning.
If like I have to learn a difficult class for a long time back to back, of course the energy level will be so depleted.
ถ้าเป็นวันที่พี่เรียนทั้งวันอย่างเงี้ยมันก็จะแบบทำให้แบบรู้สึกตอนเย็นรู้สึกเหนื่อยมากกลับห้องแบบก็แบบอยากนอนเลยอะไรอย่างเงี้ย
แล้วมันส่งผลยังไงกับฟรีไทม์พี่บ้างไหมครับแบบฮ็อบบี้ไหมก็แบบงานพาร์ทไทม์ที่ทำ
ส่วนใหญ่ฮอบบี้พี่ส่วนใหญ่ก็มันจะอยู่ในช่วงแบบเรียนแบบหัวค่ำถึงดึกๆอยู่แล้วเพราะฉะนั้นการมีสเกดูเรียนในช่วงบ่ายหรือเต็มวันถึงแบบ4 โมง 5 โมงเนี่ยก็ไม่ค่อยกระทบฮอบบี้พี่เท่าไหร่
So far not. So as I mentioned before, I have a lot of free time. So if I have to do some extracurricular activities or maybe like just studying on my own, it will be really easy to do so.
Yeah, definitely. Usually my schedule, if it interrupts someone else's schedule, you can't do anything extracurricular with them. It does affect, how I do my extracurricular activities. But generally, like in the evening, everyone's free, so I can, hang out.
Honestly, there is nothing that affect my free time. The schedule is fine right now.
Well, my current schedule is pretty balanced, I would say. I do have time to do extracurricular activities.
Let's say if you were like the head of the faculty and you could make some changes in your schedules, what are the things that you wish to change?
For my first year schedule, there's too much space. I would just take the subjects that I have to learn later on to come and put here in the current year schedule.
I have like one class where I study only in the afternoon. Like I study till like 5 p.m. and like I don't have any classes in the morning. So it's kind of like half the day is kind of like wasted doing nothing. If I had to change the schedule, I'd probably try to make it so that the schedule is more customizable.
ทำให้เวลาเรียนส่วนใหญ่แบบว่า flexible มากขึ้นแล้วก็อาจจะแบบ1 วีคเรียนเต็มวันแค่วันเดียวอะไรอย่างเงี้ยแบบที่เหลือคือเรียนครึ่งวัน
I would like to change my class on Tuesday to start in the morning because I might be tired, like I said.
For us in IC, right, we decide on our own schedule. If I were to make things easier, I would make a few of those classes more readily available since some of those classes get full really quickly.
Last question. What do you think is the most important thing when one are making a schedule?
You should really consider what you're capable of. Like, don't go like taking like 6 courses.
Spacing between the classes. Students need time for them to rest before they take the next classes so that they are more ready.
Creating a schedule that actually you can follow. Like, don't create a schedule for like 6 in the morning if you know you won't be able to do it. Just be a bit realistic and try to make a schedule that you'll actually follow.
To conclude, some students prefer to have classes in the morning, while others prefer to have them in the afternoon. But most students hate the idea of having difficult classes back to back. So I think that students should be able to customize their own schedule. Thank you.